What are the effective policies? So let's take a look at recruitment. One of the most interesting things about all these jurisdictions is that they don't have a dearth of teachers. They have plenty of applicants, lots of people wanting to be teachers, right? But they don't, which is the opposite in California. The interesting part is that they are really, really selective on who gets to be a teacher. And so what they're looking at is trying to attract the best students at the high school and at the college level, right? So some jurisdictions like Finland, they try to recruit high school students because high school students can go straight from high school into a university and go through a 5-year process of becoming a primary school teacher, right? And that 5 years includes their undergraduate as well as a research-based master's degree. So they put the standard really high, and then they prepare them to like a really high extent as well. So what kind of things are they looking for when they're recruiting, their potential teachers? They look at all sorts of things, so not just grades. They also look at aspects of your personality, and places like Singapore actually screen people out who don't have personalities that are conducive to teaching, because they really feel like, all right, we don't just want high scores, we also want people that want to be in the classroom, right? And they have like a whole screening process for all of that, and it's very intense. And so the standards are really high. It's really difficult to get in. And the other nice thing about recruitment is that they try to select for people that may have the potential to teach, right? So they also look at, all right, are these candidates people that have worked in the education space in the past, right? Were they tutors? Were they mentors? What is it exactly that they were doing before they came into the teacher preparation program? In most of these places, they're trying to select these successful jurisdictions. They're trying to select teachers from that have a really that are like the best students essentially, or they have a lot of experience. Whereas in California, basically, if you have a pulse and no criminal record, you could probably become a teacher. Right? Oh, and a college degree, but that's like debatable right there. So for recruitment, we anyone can be a teacher, like literally anyone. We don't screen people really, and especially if there's a certain area where we need teachers, we'll just accept anybody really, and I saw it all the time in especially in science, especially in physics, right? So it's like, all right, we don't have enough physics teachers, so we'll just, if anyone has a physics degree, we'll just accept them right away into the program. Well, how many people with physics degrees are rushing to be teachers? Not very many. All right, I'm going to tell you that right now, because if you have a physics degree, you can go work in industry and your starting salary is twice what it would be becoming a teacher. So it's like, wow, what are we doing here? Why it doesn't even make sense to enter the classroom, right? So the entry to becoming teachers is not that, it's just not that high. Right? So, and we're struggling too. There's a teacher deficit in California that's existed for a while, and it's getting worse, right? A lot of teachers are leaving because of so much top-down control, and we'll talk about that later on.